We're back and we're ready to roll on American Idol. Let's go, guys. We just finished the last one. I didn't keep track, didn't keep count. Maybe we're on 6, 7, 8, who knows, 8 weeks into this, 7 weeks, I'm thinking. But we are on to the next one. Last one he did, he had Jamie Foxx on there. That was amazing. Awesome. So you guys heard me, you heard my little rant, heard my little rave. We're ready to keep rolling, guys. Let's get this stuff knocked out. Let's get this, because there's so much on the list we got to get to, right? So let's get the movement. Now that my health is back up, we're just gonna run, man. We're gonna run like the wind. Let's do it. This one, whole lot of love. Zepplin. Oh yeah. We know he's got that. We know he's got that in his arsenal, or his quiver. He's gonna pull that arrow out. Let's go.
And Slash is here with us, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
So it is a tall order for our
Slash is there? Dude, man. I missed this whole year, but that would be so cool as an artist, I'm thinking, you know, that you actually have such an influence with your voice. You're making waves. You're making, you know, I'm sure I can't imagine what the numbers were doing on this show at this time. For week after week, people being dumbfounded and then telling all their friends about it. And they show up the next week. All those people getting dumbfounded, going to tell all their friends, showing up the next week. It's just turned into a giant. It was never. I don't think it was ever a snowball though. It started out already big, but it's like an avalanche, right? And now it's swallowing everybody in. Like it's like you got all these movie producers, you got major actors, you got Slash over here. Wow, this is cool.
Our final four, can they pull it off? Let's find out. Adam is first.
Tonight I am singing Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin.
Adam's got some vibes, you know?
Slash is playing?
He's got so much range and it's so easy. It comes to him so easy, it's like effortless. Yeah. As far as critiquing it goes, like, the only thing I would say is maybe just don't improvise so much in the high register, you know, because when you hit the lower registers, it sounds really cool.
That's a rock god right there, so I'm all ears. This is by far my favorite of all the theme weeks, and I want to go out there and kill it.
That's what he says. He's talking about the high register. Don't go so much in the high. Maybe he got tired of Axl. Who knows? I know him and Axl I heard there was some kind of grind between them. I saw some recent stuff about him. He's a very interesting guy. I mean, I only saw one YouTube interview thing, but that was pretty intriguing. I want to learn more about all the stuff he's done since GNR. But let's go, Zepplin. Let's go with Slash. Wow. I can't believe I missed all this. That's okay. I'm not missing it now. Oh yeah, kick the bass in.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. You'll be learning, and baby, I'll be learning. All those good times, baby, 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 all that wish you said. Way down inside, honey, you need. I'm gonna give you every inch of my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Keep it cooler, baby. Keep it cooler, baby. Keep it cooler, baby. Lots of love, lots of love. Oh, You need love.
Man, I can only imagine what's going through his dad's mind. He grew up in the Zepplin days, you know what I mean? His dad must have been, because I heard his dad took him out to like Wayne's World and and then was telling him about Queen. I bet his dad was like, who would have thought? Like he's probably tripping out, you know, back in the day when he was like rocking to this song, you know, when it was new, back when it was the song, you know, Zepplin, and he's like rocking down to it. And just to think, but he's probably going back, man, I never would imagine that I'd give birth, or that I would have a son, right? That my wife would give birth. Unfortunately, I heard they are divorced or something like that. Something came up like that, but that he would have a son that would be tearing up this song on live television in front of like the whole world, with like, and then like later on maybe he picked up on like GNR. Maybe like the dad. I'm just going through the dad's shoes now. I'm putting his shoes on and just going down. Bang. I'm loving. You know, he must. I would assume if he loved Queen, he must have loved Guns N' Roses. I loved Guns N' Roses, man. I loved a lot of their stuff, and I, loved their music. And so I'm sure he was like loving Guns N' Roses, Slash. Of course, who doesn't know Slash? And now he's like, Slash is over here hanging out with his son. Come on, man. That's epic, dude. That's epic. Self-actualization. Let's go.
All right, yo. So listen.
Yo.
This is the Adam that I love, dude. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Nobody's going to ever think about Broadway or any of that stuff right there. You're a rock star tonight.
Thank you.
Dude, this.
You know what? Something to be said. Maybe it's not for everyone. I'm a music lover. I've been to Broadway 2 or 3 times, different. One in New York. It was Miss Saigon. Unforgettable. Leah Salonga. And did Les Miserables once, but sat way in the back, but still was good. And did Phantom of the Opera in San Francisco. So, Broadway is amazing. So, for him to almost kind of like say Broadway, Broadway's amazing. If he can destroy it on Broadway, which he can, which is where he came from, right? Wicked, that's the one I didn't see that one, but I'm sure he was destroying Broadway, or he could go back there and destroy it if he wants. He could probably get a tour, sign a deal. All he has to do is say the word, snap his fingers, they got him. They're in there. He's touring with, and he's filling seats, stadiums, right? He could do that. And it's not a bad world. From what I've seen, it's an amazing, amazing world, Broadway. It's amazing. But here he is in a whole nother stratosphere here, just blowing up here too. So yeah, Randy, I get you.
I hope you consider when you make a record, you are a rock star waiting to happen with a rock record. In fact, you and Slash should make a record. That's what I got to say. That was hot.
You're more than a rock star. You're a rock god. That's what you are, okay? The record you should be making is classic rock from the 70s, glam rock from the 80s with 9-inch nails. No one's doing it. You got the vocals for it. Nobody else has it. It's your lane. Kill it.
She's a Lambert too. You know, what she was saying there about Adam and comparing that, I just missed my thought. What did she just say here? Come on.
And I thought the performance was a little...
This
Sorry.
This is the Adam that I love.
Was
dude.
it?
Listen, let me tell you something right now. Nobody's going to ever think about Broadway or any of that stuff right there. You're a rock star tonight.
I think he's bringing Broadway
I hope you consider when you make
to the
a
world.
record, you are a rock star waiting to happen with a rock record. In fact, you and Slash should make a record. That's what I got to say. That was hot.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Adam,
Look at
you're
Slash.
more than a rock star. You're a rock god.
That's what I was gonna say. So in the rap world, what? Eminem's the rap god. Yeah, this is the name. His name. He's gonna be a house. He should be. Well, I'm saying I didn't even know who he was, but I think for everyone else, like, of course he's a household name. And someone said it's not my fault because he didn't get as much of the publicity he should have, something like that. This is why I missed him. But for sure, I think she's onto something there with what he could deliver. And then to be the frontman for Queen after this. This is before that, right? I think that kind of says it all.
The record you should be making is classic rock from the 70s, glam rock from the 80s with 9-inch nails. No one's doing it. You got the vocals for it. Nobody
And Queen.
else has it. It's your lane. Kill it. Yes.
First of all, the band, you guys sound great.
Yeah.
Adam,
Yeah, guys.
you know what? There's no.
Oh, yeah.
How can you improve a Zepplin song? But the song "Whole Lot of Love," I say you're a whole lot of perfect. Perfect.
Mr. Cowell, what do you to say?
Well, I have one criticism. I thought the performance was a little understated. Teasing. Listen, Adam, I actually agree with what the guy said. I mean, this could have been an absolute disaster, taking on one of the best rock songs of all time. But it was actually one of my favourite performances you've ever done. The only problem is... Well, the problem is, nobody can top that now.
Sounds like a good problem to have.
First time a Zepplin song has ever been done on American Idol. You were loving it, weren't you?
I love Zepplin.
How much fun
I
you
love Zepplin. When we found out that we could do this song tonight, it was a happy day.
We could tell you're enjoying it.
Amazing, 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 amazing. That song, I've heard that song many times too. One of my favorites. And he destroyed that song. And see, the name that comes to mind, I think of Zepplin, was it Robert Plant? I said I gotta get better at my names. I'm in the 5th week right now of starting this reaction channel. Hey y'all, come see me in week 1000. I'll probably be like, who is this guy? I'm like the encyclopedia of music. I'm gonna be like, blah 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 blah. Robert Plant's kids are, and he did this, and oh yeah. There's some experts on the comments. I'm amazed with your comments. Hey guys, you guys are amazing. Some of the stuff you guys are just filling me in on. I'm like, man, you got this at the top of your head. I could tell it's stuff you actually have soaked in terms of backstories, who's who, who's doing what, why. It shows how serious you guys are about really knowing who this guy is, where he comes from. And then backstories to Queen, different connections there. There's just a lot of amazing intel that I've received from you guys. I think that's what is going to make me, I'll have you all to thank for it, in the future, along with getting the practice of doing this all the time. And with folks like you guys, with geniuses like you guys supporting me, there's just no way I could fail. I can't help but become a super expert on everything music, right? All right, guys, nothing but love for y'all. For those of you who are new, like what we're doing here, feel free to hang out, enjoy the music. Come check out my playlist. If you like what you see, don't forget to go down, click like, subscribe, click the bell for future notifications. Don't forget to go down, look at the description. The description box below, I have my links to my vlog, to my piano stuff, my publisher's CD that I published. You can listen to my music. It's all yours to enjoy, relax to, and whatnot. I'm going to be releasing more music as I start to, start to build up my stuff. And there's ways you can support me in there in the description box, and check out my music on the end cards here in the end scene to my Right. You're left.